Welcome back here to Nikon's Frame by Frame podcast here at Xposure 2024. My next guest is an amazing wildlife photographer, Mr. Asim Chima. Welcome, Asim.
How are you, Ben?
Very well. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much, and it's nice to be here with you.
No, it's great to have you. Asim, for those that don't know you, can you give us a brief rundown of your journey in photography, where you started and how you became an amazing wildlife photographer?
I was not into wildlife photography at all, and the journey started around maybe 10 years ago. I was the wildlife photographer. I mean, not wildlife photographer. I was the landscape photographer. I used to do a lot of astros, street, and sometimes the fashion. Then, as soon the interest was increasing day by day, then I started taking it seriously. Did a lot of astros, did a lot of street and other stuff. But then the whole scenario was changed when first time I visited Kenya in 2018, which I was not actually ready to go. My friend forced me to go, and somebody sponsored me, one of the brand. So that was the thing. Then everything was changed. So since that day, from 2018 till now, I did maybe 22 safari trips to Kenya.
So it was love at first sight.
Yeah. It was really mind-changing trip.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So no, I don't think I'm gonna stop it.
Is it something that you felt when you went on your first safari drive? Something that really relaxing, or
No,
just
it's not.
experience?
It's not relaxing. It's really hectic. But even for me, it used to be a lot of issues, a lot of problems I used to face because of the weather change, because of the routine, like from the morning until the sunset, you have to be in the wild. But now I love it. Many of my friends, when they go first time, so they face some problem. The food you have to carry. You have to carry breakfast. You have to carry the lunch. Some people they want to use the toilet during that time, and there's no other option. So yeah. But for me, it's very much relaxing. I love it. Every day is new. Every day, every shot is new. So, like from the sunrise, sunset, I never saw anything repeating. It's every day there's something new.
You're an observer.
Yeah. Because
You're not
wildlife.
setting up things up. You're there as a sort of passive observer and
I
capturing things that are happening
True.
around you.
I believe wildlife photography is all about observing. It's not that you have amazing gears. It's not that you are spending a lot of time putting all the efforts. But if you're not observing the nature, if you're not observing the animals and the birds, their behavior, their territory, everything, if you're not observing, you're missing a lot.
And I think for me, that's one of the thrills as well. When you capture that shot, you can't ask them to do it again.
No.
So you have that one chance to capture it. So when you do capture it, that's the art. That's the skill.
True.
In the studio, you can ask someone to.
You can
to
ask
do,
the
do
model
it again. Yeah.
do it again. Yeah.
In the wild, there's no second chance.
It's once like I missed a lot of shots in my all the 22 trips. There are many things happened, and a little bit of the lack of concentration. You missed something maybe mind-blowing shot. But I suggest all of my friends when we are there, so we have to be concentrating completely, because it's all about time.
Yeah.
It's all about good timing. So that's all about.
I mean, you do still shoot many other styles of photography. Is that something that you, and from your previous experiences, is that something you feel has made you a better wildlife photographer, and vice versa? Do you borrow things from landscape photography and even from fashion photography that you'll bring into your wildlife photography?
To be honest, I cannot compare the other stuff with wildlife photography. And that's true. I do all the other stuff. Even I do the pre-weddings and the wedding photography. I just came yesterday. I did one wedding shoot in Pakistan. I do that. I love it. I enjoy it. All the other stuff. But the peace I find when I'm doing wildlife, that cannot be from any other stuff.
Replicated, yeah.
So I find peace. I find relaxation when I'm doing wildlife.
But in terms of the skill sets, do you sometimes borrow things that you might have used in landscape photography and apply that to certain shots in wildlife?
In wildlife, when you're creative and you know how to play with the compositions, and you're missing your landscape photography. So then I do landscape photography with the animal, with the animals or with the tree or with something
Yeah.
else. So there you can fill that gap which you're missing.
Yeah.
So
They're becoming
it's
an
very
element,
much possible. You can mix up things.
Okay. So when you're going out on your wildlife trips, what are you typically carrying in your backpack? What are your gears of choice?
I always love to have two cameras with me,
Yep.
uh, which is not very much necessary these days since the mirrorless cameras are there. So because it's very easy to switch from photo to the video, and you can get the same shot what you just seconds ago you took a photo, and then seconds after you can get the video also.
Yeah.
So it's very much possible to reduce your gears. You can do everything with one camera and maybe a couple of lenses. So I would love to go there with 600 mm lens.
Yep.
Z9 is always there with me, and Z8 is a game changer. So Z8, Z9, 600 mm, 400 mm, and I always try to do astro when I'm in Kenya because there's no light pollution.
Yep.
So I carry with me like 20 mm
Yep.
or 1424.
Yeah. Amazing.
So, yeah, that's what I always put in my bag.
Yeah, amazing. And how do you feel the mirrorless, especially the Z8 and the Z9, coupled with the mirrorless lenses? How do you feel the Nikon Z range has changed the game for wildlife?
See, before I used to have D5 and D6, and I used to love.
Yep.
They are still, no doubt, they are the best cameras. But since Z9 came, it really helped when we were talking about depth of field, when we were talking about the fast shutter, when we were talking about the focus, when we were talking about the fastest card reading issues, So it really helped. The mirrorless technology is really changing the game, and I'm very happy with Z8 and Z9. Like when you go there and you have to achieve a lot of shots. So when you have carrying these two cameras, or maybe one of these cameras, Z8 or Z9, I don't think there's any chance of missing anything.
Yeah.
You will definitely get the shot. You will definitely get, even if it's fast-moving bird, even if it's fast-moving animal. Because earlier I used to do the video, but it was just a try.
Yeah.
Because there's something happening, I want to take the video, so I'm having a D6.
Yep.
But as soon the animal moves, so the thing is missing.
Yeah.
But with Z9 or with let's say with Z8, that's not the case.
Yeah.
I did a lot of videos of fast-moving cheetah or the eagles, so it's very much easy.
I think that's one of the things that I'm really loving about the Z8 is that it's a truly hybrid camera.
Sure.
The video capacity of it is, through the roof. So it's pushing me to take a lot more video as well when I travel. Something I wanted to ask you, because you're taking more and more video these days. When you come to an amazing sighting, how are you deciding when to shoot photo, when to shoot video?
To be honest, since maybe 1 year, since I got the Z9, I try to capture the video of every moment.
Yep.
Like, first I will make sure the photo which I want to take is done.
Yep.
So I don't do like the other guys, like keep shooting. Okay, it's the same animal, it's the same scenario happening, maybe a little bit of change. So when I realize, okay, I got the shots, like maybe 5-10 shots, I got it. That's what I wanted. So immediately I switch to video.
Okay.
So that is really helpful because photo tells a different story, and the video tells a different story.
So for more action, you're preferring to switch to video.
Yeah. So immediately I do the both. I do the photo immediately. I do the video as soon as I'm done with the photos.
Yeah. Okay, amazing. And you're finding that a lot easier now on these mirrorless cameras.
It's very much easy. It's really very much easy.
Yeah.
I do have maybe a while ago you were asking about a video, a lioness playing with the a baby antelope.
Yeah.
So that video was shot, if I'm not wrong, it was shot with the D6.
Yep.
It was very hard. It was very hard to keep focus on the animal. It was very hard to keep tracking them. So because that was a totally outstanding, it was totally unbelievable stuff was happening.
Completely
I didn't
unique,
want to miss it. I want to record it, but it was not easy.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was with Z9 or Z8. It was going to be smooth. It was going to be like less headache when I'm shooting that. So it's really helpful.
Yeah.
It's really helpful. Yeah.
Amazing. If someone's going out on their first ever wildlife safari, their first game drive, what are some of the common mistakes you see people making that they could try and avoid?
The majority of the people when they go for safari first time, so they don't want to miss any animal.
Yep.
Okay, and they will not even worry about the composition. They will not worry about the right timing. They will just keep clicking.
Yep.
They love to click, and they even animal is sitting, they will keep shooting.
Yeah.
So I don't disturb them maybe for the first day or the second day, but when they're the last 2 days or 3 days, then I sit with them and like with all the respect, I explain them. Okay, guys, you have for your maybe only for your reference, you got all the animals, you have recorded, you got everything. But now let's concentrate with the compositions.
Yeah.
Let's concentrate with the right timing, like when to shoot.
Yep.
It's not that anything's happening and we have to take the camera and just fill your card.
Yeah.
So that's the mistake, the major mistake they do. But I let them do for the first couple of days, and then the last 2 days, 3 days, then I explain them, because that's my responsibility to let them know that okay, when to shoot and what to shoot and how to shoot.
Yeah.
It's not that just take them along and then let them do what they're doing, because if I'm there as the instructor, so I have to guide them.
Yeah. Over the years, you've taken some magical shots, like some amazing shots. If you could pick one moment or one photo that you've taken that you're the most proud of, what one would it be?
That's a very tough question.
We spoke about the video of the lioness before, which was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really mind-blowing. I had the photos, I have the videos of that scenario, but I think until now, I haven't got anything better than that. Like, it's not that the photo should be only appealing and attractive to the audience. So there are some shots which should be like appealing to you, which giving you a good feeling. So that was very heart-touching moment, because that antelope, the mother just gave the birth, and immediately the lioness approached and took over the baby, and there was a hyena nearby, and she was actually trying to protect from the hyena. So there was a mixed feelings at that moment. So imagine if she will not take the baby, hyena will grab it immediately and ate it. So the lioness came as a good person.
Yeah.
Okay, she took it as she's protecting from the hyena, but after all, she's the lioness. She's a big cat. So after a couple of years, she did what she had to do.
Yeah. 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 Definitely, once in a lifetime type sighting. All right, another really tough question. If I could pick you up now with your camera and place you anywhere in the world to take photos, where am I taking you?
Okay, there is a place which so far I never attempt to travel to Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay, I never attempt because I know how tough it could be, how dangerous it can be. But if you are putting me without my wish, so I think that can be Amazon. So at least that hesitation or that fear will go away, and I will do.
I'm taking away the planning for you, and I'm just putting
because that's not my wish. That's your wish. So if you ask me, okay, I'm gonna throw you. What's your last wish? Where I should drop you? So I'll say, okay, Amazon.
I like that answer. That's very cool. Well, Asim, thank you so much, guys. If you're ever thinking of going on a wildlife safari and you need inspiration, jump onto Asim's Instagram account. It's got some epic photos on there and videos now too as well. That'll inspire you to book a trip to Kenya, Masai Mara, hopefully. But really incredible wildlife photos. So thank you so much, Asim, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
And thank you all for joining us on the podcast, Frame by Nikon, here at Xposure 2024. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.